Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Narkis Sari, usually called Narkis. In this video, I will explain an article as a final assessment for the second English course with the lecturer Miss Suci Rahmi MPD. Have got time waiting. This time we will discuss the use of article and the sample. Article are words used to limit the meaning of a noun or word. For example, there is a hat on the table. The hat belongs to my mother. Please pay attention to the first sentence. A hat is still a general form, it is not specific. In the second sentence, the hat because the hat has been explained. Table so the use of the hat to give and explain that the thing that mean is already known. Okay. Next, here are the articles divided into two. The first is definite, the second is indefinite. Definite means specific and definite means not specific. The first is definite article. Using the even though it is specific or already clear means it's already known either by the speaker or the listener or has been explained before, including person, thing, object, or idea. For example, here person, there is a boy in front of the library. The boy is looking at me. The boy is clearly the noun that is meant and has been explained in the first sentence, namely the boy in front of the library. Next example, thing, the sun is bright. Although there is no previous sentence that explains about the sun, but this sun is already known by many people. The sun is bright. There is only one sun, so the sun is bright. You can use the and you have to use the because it's only one. Next is idea. Idea is an abstract word. It's not abstract. Here is an example of happiness. The happiness of my mother is important. Here the happiness is clear. Whose happiness? The happiness of my mother. So the here is to clarify that the happiness is the happiness of my mother. Whereas if the sentence is like this, happiness is important, can use the because it's not clear what happiness is. It's clear until there. Next is the can also be used before countable noun. The word that can be counted or uncountable noun. The word that can be counted. For example, countable noun like knife, car, potato, tomato, book, and other things. What does countable noun mean? Countable noun is you can count the thing. For example, the word here, the knife that a bag is really sharp. The knife that a bag is very sharp. We'll even talk the person who is invited to speak does know which knife it is, but the person who speaks has clarified the knife that a bag. The knife that a bag, so is clear, so you can use the here. The knife that a bag is really sharp. Next in uncountable noun. For example, bread, meat, rice, and money. For example, the bread that I baked this morning is fresh, so the bread here is clarified in the next sentence. The bread that I baked this morning is fresh, eat fresh. Next, the has two way of saying it. The first one is the, is read when a word that follows has a vocal sound at the beginning of the word. The second one is the. It's read when a word that follows it has a consonant sound at the beginning of the word. For example, the R's, the hour, the RN, the at. Now you pay attention to the word hour. There is the letter is, but it's read as hour. It's not read as hour. So the here is read as the hour. Next, for example, D. It's followed by a word that has a consonant sound at the beginning of the word. For example, the car, the baby, the girl. Like that is it clear. Next, indefinite article. A or an is used when something is not specific or has never been explained before, covering person, thing, or item. This word is only used before singular countable noun, word that can be counted as plural, so it can be plural using a or an, especially for singular thing. For example, here is she goes to English course 1 a week. Now, a week can be counted 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So, it uses a week. He is a teacher. It can be he is teacher. So, for example, the word single month be used in definite article a or an. And this is still not specific. Linda is a student. My mother gave me an orange. For the use of a and an, a is used for the word with the consonant sound at the beginning, while an is used for the word that starts with a vowel. For example, here for an orange, an hour. Even though hour is started with the letter H, but is read as hour, not hour. So it uses an hour. Next, an honest girl. Here is the sound even though it started with the letter H, but is read as honest, not heinous. So, an honest girl. Addition. Here there is zero article. What does it mean? There is no article O and Z that need to be used for then a word. Among them, what word is it? Name of languages, academic subject, people name, country it is. For example, here the is. Can you speak English? You don't use the English or an English, but just directly. Can you speak English? Second, do you play football? You don't use a football or the football, so just directly. Do you play football? Like that, you can understand it.